Chazak Baruch. Morning, everyone, and Chazak Baruch for making the minyan. Times are tight, but Hashem Hashem. Siman Resh Mem Vav. The laws of lending and renting items to Jews, to non-Jews, over Shabbat. So one is allowed to lend or to rent his kelim, any types of vessels, to a non-Jew, even though the non-Jew will do melacha with that item on Shabbat. Because we're not commanded al shvitat kelim. We're not commanded that our kelim, that our vessels, that our items have to keep Shabbat. We have to keep Shabbat. Animals have to keep Shabbat. We'll talk about that. But our kelim don't have to keep Shabbat. So, but there are opinions, yesh omrim, that there's a difference to certain types of kelim. I could lend someone a shirt, or I could lend someone, the example the Shulchan Aruch gives is a machresha, a plow. Back in the day, we don't have farms, but people, were very agricultural. They had their own stuff, and lending a plow is an item that you plow with, an item that it's asur to do on Shabbat for a Jew. So there are some opinions, says the Shulchan Aruch, that you're not allowed to rent, specifically rent. You're not allowed to rent because you're making money off of it. So you're not allowed to rent items that are only melacha, that you can use a melacha with, or for instance, say a pen, right? So a pen, that's asur on Shabbat to use a pen. So
you're not renting it for Shabbat. You're renting.
So 1 second. So it's asur to rent it to the non-Jew on Erev Shabbat, but you're allowed already from Thursday. You're allowed to, and why from Erev Shabbat? Because it's going to look like that this non-Jew is your shaliach to do the job, to do that work for you. That's what's going on over here. And it's going to be looking like, the Jew gave him, we know that plow, that plow belongs to Reuven, and therefore, this non-Jew is using that plow, he got it only Erev Shabbat, he's making money off of it by renting, it's for sure the Jew's involved with renting over here. But if it is given on Thursday, then you could already, people will say, okay, this non-Jew is already renting it for Thursday, he's doing it on his own, and therefore you don't have to worry about that. And here we're learning a new concept with regards to money with non-Jews working on Shabbat, etc. That if you are renting it, and you're renting it, let's say from Thursday, you're renting it from Thursday to Monday, so make sure that you get the payment from the goy swallowed up. Behavla'a. Kegon sheyaskilo lechodesh or leshavua. Swallowed up means as follows. I'm not charging you rent per day. When you go rent a car, you're paying a rent per day, right? So here, if you're charging them per day, you're going to get money from the Shabbat rental. Rather, what you do is swallow it up. Meaning, here's one price. Here's, as he says, I'm renting you for the month or for the week. Or even if it's for a couple of days, you say, okay, here's the price, $100 for the rental. For the rental, you put it all together, so then you swallow in as if Shabbat you're not charging for. But to lend an item that is from melacha, that is allowed, because when it comes to lending, we're not going to say that the Jew's not making any money off of it, and therefore we're not going to say the goy is the shaliach of the Jew, and therefore it's okay. So that is the start of these halachot. Already interesting, and already bringing up some questions. So Bezrat Hashem will get into it in the coming days. Minchat tonight at 5:35. Gemara Shiur tonight, Bezrat Hashem, at 8:30. Have a good day, everyone.